Hi, this is Shea, and this is the vlog for August. I'd like to speak to the single folk, those of us who are waiting on God for our beloved. And since I have been in the marriage relationship and am single at present, and have done the bad girl thing, and have been doing the good girl thing, I can speak. I want to say that as a single, the closer I get to God, the stronger my single walk is. I do desire and I do crave that earthly love, true love, and one's soul's mate, but I'm not jonesing for it, and I'm not out there looking and seeking for it or trying to manufacture it or out there just dating to date. I think that's all a waste of time usually. Sometimes people find their person and most often they do not. Since I've been on a whole bunch of different levels, it makes a difference where your mindset is. It makes a difference where you are emotionally. It's a big difference where you are spiritually and thus physically. When you are emotionally distraught, then you're hungry, you're needy, you're vulnerable, and people can pick up on that, male or female. When you are mentally vacant, and you are needy there and you're seeking someone to fulfill something that another person really can't fulfill. Only God can do that. So if you're vacant in your soul, it puts you in a vulnerable position because you're going to attract people who are going to prey upon you and who are going to use you. And most of the time, those type of people are going to use you, abuse you, and then kick you to the curb or just drop you, dismiss you, etc. And you're going to be left worse off than when you started. Also, if you're physically addicted, if you're needing love and you're trying to fulfill it physically, sexually, sensually, that's also a dead-end road. Been there, done that. That's when you're trying to fill the love void with just sleeping around with everyone, anyone, anytime, anywhere. For those of us who have learned, that doesn't work either. The closer I get to God, the more independent I am, which is very nice. Very nice to be independent of that need, because love is a beautiful thing. And when you have it, warts and all, good and bad, highs and lows, sweet time, rough time, it's really a magical thing. And I'm a wholehearted 100% believer in true love, which is like the highest level that usurps every other type of love. That's the way God made it. That's the first thing he made. When he made man, he made woman, the very first thing he made was true love. It wasn't business, it wasn't anything else, it was love. So, people who try to poo-poo it off don't really know what they're talking about, don't really emotionally understand or spiritually understand that that's like the highest form. Who your master is, who your mate is, your true love, and then what your purpose is, what your destiny is. Those three things are critical. So like I was saying, spiritually, the closer I get to God, it's nice to be totally dependent on him and independent of most people and interdependent on beloveds, the circle of people that we have, the closest people to us. And I believe that's the way it should be. Because otherwise, you leave yourself open, wide open to vulnerability for anything and everything coming down the pike. You'll fall easy, you're not going to have discernment, you're not going to have wisdom, you're not going to guard your gates. God always talks about guarding your gates. All our senses, our five senses, sight, smell, hearing, taste, touch. Guarding those gates. Before you let anybody enter into your zone, into your presence, you have to guard your gates.